Hello, everybody. Welcome to Wrassle Graps. My name is Chris,
My name is Vincent.
and this is it's a new little thing for you guys. Usually know us for our long reviews, but this is a little bit different. It's more of a thing where we sit down, talk about more general wrestling topics, and something a little bit different, shorter, briefer video away from the podcast.
Yeah, and we got some video here. We got gameplay this time.
Yeah, so you guys don't have to stare at one picture. It's better.
It's better this way. Hopefully the gameplay doesn't run out.
If it does, I'll just loop and post.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like the
Transitions on transitions. You know what I'm saying?
video would just end in the middle of the match on the second loop or something.
Yeah, something like that.
How long was the gameplay?
It might just end it might end abruptly. So don't be too invested in the gameplay.
How long was the gameplay?
Mixed together is like I got like 30 minutes worth.
We shouldn't be here for 30 minutes. We should be good.
Yeah, hopefully not.
I mean, we're just talking about one
It's all
topic here.
recorded through. Okay, I'm just gonna say it's all recorded through Xbox game clips, so it does cut in the middle of the Kenny Omega Dean Ambrose match in the Tokyo Dome. So yeah,
What?
y'all better I don't know, you pay some respect. Right?
It's something, man. Give us a break.
Press the like button or something. You know what I'm saying? Anyway,
smash like if you like this new format, guys. Come on.
Yeah, it's totally new. We invented it. Actually, we're the inventors of the format.
The great one, Tubby Emu. Never heard of him. Smash like for originality.
Yeah, exactly. We're so original, and we're doing our thing. So smash the like button.
Right. And I guess with that said, we can get into the topic today, which is going to be, you have a better understanding of it, I guess. So you might as well say it.
Okay, so it's basically about so wrestlers who are in power holding top championships, and how it's not necessarily a bad thing at all. Actually, that's not the issue in and of itself. Actually, anything you want to say, Chris, about this topic?
Yeah, and the way it was pitched to me is you were on Twitter, you saw Kenny Omega responded to this person who was like, I don't like the idea of that, and Kenny responded back to them, and this kind of inspired it.
Basically, what happened was so someone, a fan of maybe pro wrestling, basically went on and said, Kenny winning the championship, it's bullshit, complete bullshit. And Kenny obliterated this person, took their head off, just completely annihilated them. And that's where we're at right now. And if you want to read out some of the tweet, at least that summarizes the whole thing, go ahead.
Read out word for word.
Yeah.
Okay. So basically, the person said, well, yeah, obviously. Basically, this person said that if you're someone in power, you shouldn't be world champion. And Kenny responded with, the only power I have is to make you cry. Total obliteration. Smash like for complete obliteration.
F. I was smashing F on my keyboard in the replies. I did not post it, but I was smashing it. Just complete. Annihilation. Obliteration. Just, oh, God. Brutality. Like, he was the imposter, bro. And I didn't even rat him out. It was so good.
Absolutely destroy this person, guys. And here's what I want you guys to do. I want you to pretend that you're Jake Paul and the like button is Nate Robinson. I want you to absolutely decimate that thing, man. Let's knock it out.
That's enough pandering. Yeah.
I promise it's the last space one to get that in there.
Yeah. So I was thinking, Kenny definitely replied to this kind of within kayfabe, but he believes this shit entirely.
Yeah.
So yeah. Do you want to start off with the topic? I guess I'll start off. So I don't think the problem necessarily is that the person, like for instance, Kenny Omega is a vice president of AEW, and he won the top championship. I don't think that's necessarily the issue. I mean, first of all, they're all the best wrestlers, like some of the best wrestlers in the world. They're not the best, but they're some of the best wrestlers in the world. So I've been wanting them to hold these belts personally for a while, but they didn't. They completely did not do that, and they instead put other talent over. And that's where I want to get at. It's more, the problem would be if they bury people. That's the problem. Burial is the problem. And they have not been doing that at all. Cody's been actually building talent. The Young Bucks have been building talent. Kenny Omega has been building talent. They've all been doing their job correctly. So then Kenny Omega winning the title finally and returning back to the old Kenny Omega is not an issue whatsoever. And people that complain about that just kind of don't understand what's going on, especially when this person that we're talking about actually said that Hangman Page was getting buried because of this. He lost to Chris Jericho and he lost to Kenny Omega. That's why he's buried. That's someone that doesn't understand burial at all, actually. And it's not burial. And if you understand the storyline that they're going for, you'd completely understand that. So it kind of get it's not to attack anybody, but it's to prove that like people just get confused with the word burial. That's really it. And just the whole entire person in power winning the top belt's not really a problem in the wrestling, in AEW at least right now.
I think also with something like this and a lot of other stuff that happens in wrestling is it's a impatient sort of deal, you know. They aren't waiting to see where it goes. They're just like, man, I can't believe this happened. This can't go anywhere good. You know, you don't know how this is going to play out. You don't know who's going to get over because of it. Like, you know, we were watching this yesterday. Neither of us expected to be watching this. And suddenly there's a whole big crossover genesis between Impact and AEW at the end of it.
Yeah, big surprise with Impact and AEW and whatnot. And I feel like they know what they're doing. Like you gotta leave it in there at this point. Like I feel like people aren't confident in AEW, especially maybe if they're more leaning towards WWE and stuff like that. I definitely saw people trying to. And this might be off topic, but people were trying to defend it, but by like bringing up Triple H and Vince McMahon, which are not the right people to bring up whatsoever. So that proves other person's point, of course. But it's just I've seen this around for like years. Just people being like, "Oh shit, I hope the Elite don't win the belts because they're gonna bury everybody. They're gonna be the worst things on earth if they win these belts." But in reality, it's like they should be on top. They were the hottest things coming into the company and just got completely. They weren't overshadowed, of course. They weren't buried themselves, but they were just lesser versions of themselves, and they kind of built themselves back up very gradually and very properly. And this is just a result of that, you know.
Yeah, I mean, Omega, guys like Omega and the rest of the Elite, they're like the best of the best in that company. And I think the more often you have the best like wrestlers in the company at the top, the more eyes you're going to draw into a product.
Yeah, 100%. Like John. Okay, I'm not gonna say John Cena. What was I gonna bring up John Cena?
Fox.
Kenny Omega was Kenny Omega was the best. The best thing coming in pro wrestling. He was the best thing in pro wrestling when AEW was announced, and he put himself to the side for other people to get over. Like that's fucking like you gotta be like fucking. He's a nice guy. And Cody Rhodes did the same thing. Of course, he won the TNT belt and fought a bunch of people, and he put them over by just he beat them, yes, but he made them look so good that I wanted to see them fight some more, and maybe they got over. Of course, they did. Ricky Starks is an example of that, and so yeah, there's a lot of examples of it actually, and you can prove that these men are actually the best of the best, especially with the Hangman Page Kenny Omega Young Bucks match. And they've been working fucking hard for this moment for Kenny to win this belt and it to be believable enough that Jon Moxley, you know, that they put the title on for like a year, maybe more than that, to take that belt off of him and put it on Kenny Omega. That's a big move, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, you really can't be mad at this, I don't think, you know? And especially when they went through all that trouble just to get to this point, you know, so that they didn't get criticized, and then here we are getting criticized, you know. It's like people gotta kind of chill, you know.
Yeah, sorry, I'm playing with the volume because there's like a fire truck like passing by my house. I don't want the noises, you know, screwing around with the audio. But yeah, I agree with what you're saying.
I heard the horns.
Yeah, it's starting getting closer. I just hit the mute button real quick.
Okay.
I think it's gone now.
Neat. Very cool.
But yeah, I agree with what you said.
All right, yeah. Anything you want to add? Because I think I got all of the shit off my chest. So.
Yeah, I think that's basically what we're trying to say is, you know, these guys having the belts, it's really, I don't think it's going to hurt anybody. They're great at what they do. They know what they're doing, at least in their divisions. So, you know, just let it play out. So we'll see where it goes. And, you know, it's certainly an interesting direction for where they're taking this.
Yeah, 100%. I'm not sure if we're gonna upload this to any podcasting thing. I kind of want it to be a YouTube thing, honestly. Maybe we could discuss that afterwards. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. By the way, before we end this, do you want to quickly, because we're not going to be able to do a review of the actual show, do you really quickly want to talk about the whole Sting thing?
Okay. Yeah. Real quick.
Yeah. So Sting returned to AEW. Not returned, debuted. He wasn't there before. That's not possible.
It's WCW 2021. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, guys, it's happening. Come on. The Twitter people are right. It's going to happen. But, yes, he debuted yesterday. And I don't know. I think it's really weird because I've seen a lot of people positive about this. Excited to see where it goes. I'm not going to shoot it down immediately. As very especially just said things like, let it play out. I just don't know where Sting fits in.
I don't know where he's like. Okay. So what my thing is he gonna wrestle? Because I'm not interested in him wrestling. Is it gonna be a manager? I'm not interested in him being a manager. I think the only place I can see him do things is like a tag team match, and I'm not interested in that. The only place I would put him personally, if I was like in charge, which I would never be probably, I would put him in a backstage role, but that's clearly not the case. He had a T-shirt. He came up with his own theme song, his own Titantron. He looked really cool. He faced off with his son. It was insane. Yeah. And yeah, the only thing I could see is him being Darby Allin's dad, and I'm not interested in that either. So
he debuted. I pitched it yesterday. I know it's stupid. I just want the storyline to be he's looking for the Undertaker. He doesn't know he's in the wrong company for some reason.
That would be the fucking best. And I think everyone can agree.
He shows up, he talks to the Terminator. You're not the Undertaker. You're not the Undertaker. You're definitely not the Undertaker. I think that'd be very entertaining.
I mean, it sounds a bit like Taz, but like different,
Taz if he was Arnold Schwarzenegger, yeah.
Yeah, the way you said it, it didn't even sound like Arnold Schwarzenegger that much.
It's a mix. Half Taz, half Arnold.
Oh my god. Terminator Taz.
The Taz-inator.
Taz-inator.
Taz, that's an idea. You
Someone
can
illustrate the Taz-inator. Someone illustrate the Taz-inator, please.
Illustrate the Taz-inator. Send it over. Be a great holiday gift. Send it to me. Send it to your friends. I'll put you over.
So I'm kind of scared to ask this question. But leave your opinions on all the stuff we discussed in the comments below, please. That's not even a question. Just do it, please.
I'm scared to ask you guys to do that, yeah. What was that noise? That was an interesting noise.
Okay, I think Craig is ditching.
Oh, no.
I think we should just, he left or whatever.
And that was Geark. That's Geark.
Oh.
Craig is here.
Craig, my guy. Okay.
Craig, you're finally reliable. Isn't that nuts?
That's insane. Wow. Okay. Anyway, I guess I'll plug the stuff now before everything goes wrong.
Yeah.
It's probably corrupted already. I'm sorry, guys. This is probably not going to be released. It might be released.
I don't know. Nothing on Discord.
Anyway, our Twitter is at Wrassle Graps. Same thing on Instagram, Facebook. It's Wrassle. Hit the space bar and Graps. And Snapchat's just Wrassle Graps all in one. And my Twitter is at the Vincent EXP. Same thing goes for Instagram. Chris is at R521 Chris on Twitter. Just follow and sub to us on all these different platforms that we're on, YouTube, all these different podcast platforms. Anywhere you listen to podcasts, we're probably there. Give us ratings on Apple Podcasts. That helps a lot. Share our content. Give us feedback because we want feedback. Rate this video, thumbs up, thumbs down, leave comments, subscribe, do all that good stuff. I think I'm done with the plugs. Am I right?
You said a lot of stuff as usual. I'm sure it's all there.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. I don't know. Yeah, I guess that's it. I'll see you in the next one. Chris,
I'll also be there too, I guess. Yeah.